Hey guys, quick update on the bezel for this Bajazzo. So at this point I've refitted the replacement pieces that were missing. These are 1, 2, 3, 4 new ones, and this is the original one which I cut out to make the mold. So these tacked in pretty easily with super glue, but this one is unfortunately short because I had to cut it, and even with the razor saw there's still a slight gap. So to refix this one I've put some 5-minute epoxy, and hopefully that'll all be back in fairly soon and done. So next is gold paint. So the best I've come up with so far in terms of a match is this, which is actually a tin of paint. It's not aerosol. The aerosol ones I have seem to be a much lighter yellow, or sorry, a much lighter gold, or they have an extremely yellowy tint to it that doesn't look quite right. So I think I'll give it a shot with this, see how we get on. So it's taken a while, but we're getting there. Yeah, it's not there yet, so I have a feeling that my best bet is going to be to actually shoot the gold on the outer surface here, and then shoot a couple of coats of clear on top of it. Because compared to this gold, this looks like brown. But if you look at it on the other side, it's actually not that different. It's darker than this gold, but so yes, I think we're not there yet, but we're, mind you, having sprayed gold on the back of this one here, which is an original, it looks really good. We're getting there, but we're not there yet. I started messing with the rechargeable batteries out of this Bajazzo. The label on mine is all shot, so I took it off. I'm going to have to recreate it. Hopefully I can find a decent quality scan on the web. Anyway, so I measured the voltage on it, and there was about 0.2 and a bit volts on it, which I thought was kind of odd. And if I put a resistor on it, it drained the current, etc, etc. So just for fun, I've stuck it on my power supply here. Set it around 1.4 volts because its output's 1.2. As you can see, it's only consuming about 50 milliamps, so I'm not sure if anything is charging or not. But it definitely is consuming the 50 milliamps, because if I disconnect it goes to 0. So I'll leave it for a couple of hours, see if the voltage goes up. It probably wouldn't be reliable anyway, but just interesting to do. So then I need to make one of these type of B+ batteries. So I guess I'll go hunting on the net for if there are scans of these labels, so that I can fabricate a battery with the old famous 10 9-volts in series. Okay guys, this is the original rechargeable, the DIAC D3.9, and I've stuck it on my my lab power supply for a couple of hours to see if I can get it to charge up. And this is a 2.5 volt dial bulb. And hey, we have juice. So So I think I might leave this battery on the power supply overnight. So its output is rated at 1.2 volts. And as I say, I've been charging it at 1.4. And it's holding in 1.4. Okay guys, this is what the bezel looks like. This is as close as I can get it. Near as I can tell, the original material on the back is a type of gold foil of some sort, which was most likely fixed on using some sort of vacuum process. So I'm never going to be able to duplicate that. I tried 4 or 5 different shots with different types of gold paint, brush, aerosol, you name it. Finally, the closest I can get is to actually shoot the color on the front of the plastic, not on the back. When I shoot on the back, it just shows through as a sort of brown color. And so it's not, you can see the ones that are replacements. But it's as close as I can get it. At one point I tried shooting clear on top of the gold to hopefully get an extra little bit of a shine. That totally backfired because the clear seemed to somehow react with the gold, and then I ended up with a sort of a dull yellow paint. So back to the drawing board and strip it off and do it again. So I think this is as good as I'm going to get it, and so time to move on. And so I will unfortunately, to fit this you got to take the whole radio apart. And so that's okay, because I got to do the speaker cloth, I got to do the brightwork, and a few other bits and pieces. And so yeah, I'll take it apart one more time, and then we'll put it back together, and that should be the project finished. Been a long time coming.